What is going on, guys? So today I thought I'd do a quick throwback movie review, The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It came out 25 years ago, actually, on June 30th, so I think the cycle just hit 25 years. The movie opens up with them skydiving, just for some unknown reason. I didn't know why they were skydiving. They're just jumping out of a plane. All the effects in the scene are spot on because I think it really is like people jumping out of an airplane. I don't think there's really CGI in some of these scenes, like where they actually show the sky. But I just thought it was always weird. I didn't even think skydiving was a thing until I saw that opening scene in Power Rangers. I was like, people really do that? People jump out of airplanes and skydive? I didn't understand that when I was a kid. I was like, then it cuts to them rollerblading and they got their knee pads and elbow pads or whatever, and they're rollerblading in those white bicycle helmets. They just look ridiculous, but that was the 90s look. Finally, we get to the plot. Ivan Ooze arrives. The main villain of the Power Rangers arrives in Earth. I think he was underground this whole time. He got discovered by a bunch of construction workers. And then like these other villains come on Earth. They see Ivan Ooze in this like egg. They bring him back to life. So now Ivan Ooze is alive. He wants his revenge on Zordon, which Zordon is the mentor. He's kind of like the godfather of the Power Rangers. Finally, the Power Rangers they're snooping around, get to that construction site, and they see Ivan Ooze there, and all of a sudden Ivan Ooze like just brings out all these like purple dudes, and then boom, here comes this big epic fight scene now. And I think this is like probably my favorite scene out of the whole movie. And everybody's fighting and everybody's kicking, doing kicks and flips and cheesy one-liners. Don't forget the door. Double whammy, you're on. They're talking with their hands. They're doing a lot of, all right, guys, it could be a trap. Let's go. It's morphin' time. Like, everybody's just so over the top, but that's just the Power Rangers. So yeah, they're fighting all these purple dudes. And like, they're about to morph. Like, they name their animal like white tiger, saber-toothed tiger, triceratops, all the animals they start, and then we get a shot of them jumping in the air, and then the theme is finally going, go, go, Power Rangers! And then I was like, wow, this is so cool. It's awesome. Finally, now they're snooping around again. They're trying to find the purple guys, because somehow they just disappeared when they morphed during those 5 seconds. And they're fighting, and there's a bunch of kicks. I think the first, 5 moves, it's nothing but kicks. Like, everybody's just kicking. They should have called it Kickin' Rangers. Let's just call it Kickin' and Rangers. It was really cool, I think, seeing that as a kid. And, oh, man, I remember when Blockbuster was a thing, when it was still open. I used to rent Power Rangers almost every stinking Friday with my, and I used to go with my dad and my brothers, and we used to all pick a movie, and I'd always pick the Power Rangers, the same movie, and I was just so hooked to it. Like, it took me years to get over. I remember because of that scene, that's why I rented that movie so many times. So anyway, yeah, so now Ivan Ooze is he manipulated, or he turned all the Angel Grove parents into zombies, and all the kids are having to save their parents because they're all hypnotized or whatever. And now the parents are serving Ivan Ooze. And then, so the second half of the movie, yeah, it's just the Power Rangers are trying to find themselves. They're trying to be worthy again because they lost the power, because Zordon is almost dying. So that's why the suits went away. And then they fight this skeleton dinosaur triceratops thingy. Which, but yeah, it's just stuff like that. And then Kimberly's always getting rescued by Tommy because she's a damsel in distress. Yeah, now they go to this temple and they're trying to find this pyramid of their inner animal. That's what they're trying to find, or something like that. And that is the whole thing to make them morph again. They find their animal, and now they become the Power Rangers again. And so the Power Rangers finally come to the city, and they do their Ninja Megazord now, and they're all doing their thing, and then they zoom into the Ninja Megazord, all the Power Rangers, and now they're fighting Ivan Ooze's 2 monster Megazords, the scorpion looking one and then the beetle looking one. And so now they're fighting in the city like Transformers or whatever, 2 robots, but the CGI is terrible. It's PS2 graphics. It's really bad, but that's what we got, man. No harm, no foul. Finally, now they go into space, because then the Billy just goes, hey, I know how to get rid of Ivan. Why don't we hit him with Ivan's comet? That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Brilliant. That's brilliant. Sorry, because they're always talking with their heads. Let's do it. But finally, the Yellow Ranger, like, she kicks it into overdrive, and she goes, desperate times call for desperate measures, and she hits this big red button, and then she knees the Ivan Ooze's robot in the balls, and that's like how they get away from him. And then Ivan's comet blows up Ivan, and that's how they kill him. But like, seriously, knee kicking in the balls someone? Like, what are we teaching kids here in the 90s? I thought I'd leave you with this kind of like this funny, cheesy, but also enjoyable movie. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next time.